Alright, so as usual, early morning flight heading all the way to the US using Air Maroc. I'm right at Douala International Airport, and again, once more, this is the first time I'm flying this early morning flight via Casablanca to the US. It's very hot here, as you can see. I'm already sweating. I hope once I get in there, the air conditions or the ACs in the terminal is going to cool me down. But before I waste so much time, it's time for me to go and check in. Remember, check-in closes 1 hour before departure. So the flight leaves at 5:30, and now I have to. Sorry, the flight leaves at 6:30, and I have to make sure I'm there at the check-in counter before 5:30, which is 1 hour before. Alright, guys. So let's go and check in. Hello guys, so today I'll be flying to New York City from Douala International Airport, and this is the first time I'm actually using this route, the early morning flight with Royal Air Maroc. From Douala, we're having our first stop in Casablanca in Morocco, and then we proceed straight all the way to New York City on Royal Air Maroc. You guys remember when I did this video, right? I did this video on my way from Washington DC coming into Cameroon, and a lot of people did watch that video and commented a lot. And they didn't like it. Because of that, I said, okay, I was going to put myself on that flight heading back to the US. So today, I'm flying to the US using Air Maroc. The flight actually leaves at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Right now, it's about 5:30. So it's time for me to go in there and check in. So as you can see, I'm right in front of Douala International Airport. Before I take your time, let's go and try Royal Air Maroc. Come on, guys, let's go. All right, as usual, heading towards the gates. From here, I can see Air Côte d'Ivoire. The plane actually comes in here about 1 a.m. in the morning, and then sleeps here and gets ready for their 9 a.m. flight, which usually goes to Abuja. Remember, that was the flight that I did a while back. So now I'm heading towards the waiting area. Let's go and check in. Remember, once more today, I'm flying Air Côte d'Ivoire. Alright, so I'm right there at the waiting area, and we're actually just waiting for actual boarding. The plane is actually already on ground, and maybe in the next 30 minutes boarding is going to start. As of now, we're just waiting. Once more, guys, like I said, I've never been on this route before, and I was looking so forward to sharing this, because when I had this flight before, coming from the US, from DC into Douala, a lot of you guys actually liked that video, so I decided to board this flight especially for you guys, to show you guys the other way around. Even though today I'm actually heading to New York, so it's gonna be Douala, Casablanca, JFK, and we're expected to leave at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. What's more, it's boarding time. I have my boarding passes. I'm right at the door of the plane. It's time for me to get on board. So So I'm going to be flying economy today. My seat for today is seat number 30B. Looks like it's going to be a full flight, you know. Alright guys, so I'm finally on board. It's about 7:30, we're still on ground and we haven't left yet. As you can see, a lot of people are still checking in, boarding. And let's see how it goes. Alright, so I'm just giving you guys a little view of the restroom area. It's a regular Boeing 737. Alright, so the captain will really apologize for the late arrival. For the delay, due to the late arrival of the aircraft from Yaoundé. So I guess it's from Casablanca, Yaoundé, Douala, Casablanca. But guys, guess what? So one of the crews just came and he gave me this and he said, "This is a gift for you. I watched your previous video." I'm like, yeah, he's like, "I watched your previous video," and he said he's also a YouTuber and that this is a gift from a YouTuber to a YouTuber. So I'm getting a whole full-blown bottle of water from a fellow YouTuber. Okay, so that's amazing, right? Alright, so I just experienced something that I've never experienced before. Pushback actually started while people were standing. I'm not sure about that. At exactly 1 hour into the flight, breakfast was served. So we received breakfast at about 8:20 a.m. Remember, we departed at 7:20 a.m. And let's see what they have for breakfast. I see croissant. I see some bread, fruits, bread again. Let's see. So it's hot. So we have some hot breakfast being served. Alright. Doesn't look too bad. I would be having egg and some croissant and bread. And then they are obviously still coming up with a coffee and tea. Alright, still cruising, and it's been a good experience so far. Other than the fact that the entertainment system is not there we don't have an entertainment system per se, or personalized entertainment system for a 5-hour flight. Not the best. Then they also don't have charging cords. That part of it, I also do not appreciate it. It's just like I gave the same reviews when I did the flight from DC to Douala. So it's the same thing. They were flying a much older aircraft today as compared to the one that we flew the last time. So maybe that accounts for the reason why. Well, that shouldn't account for the reason why they don't have a direct entertainment system. So I wish that they can be able to upgrade their flights, their planes right now, and put like a personalized entertainment system in front. And as well as the leg is also a little bit tight. But other than that, I met a very great crew, a very friendly hostess, and I want to see, I think that they are a little bit more camera friendly. That's what I'm saying, a little bit more. So let's just see how it goes. We should have been about 2 hours to get to Casablanca, and then from there I'm going to connect on my flight to New York.
Okay, so let's sit back, relax, and I'll get back to you guys shortly. So we did receive breakfast about 1 hour into the flight, and then about 2 hours before landing, we got this. I don't know first of all this if it's brunch or lunch, but we got this is a second serving, second meal for the trip. Let's see what it is. Alright, so we are actually beginning our initial descent. One of the things that I did like about this flight and commented them about is the fact that they promote our Cameroon products. I was so happy when I realized that their water was super more. So kudos to them. Yeah, Air Maroc, thank you so much for patronizing us and supporting our Cameroon product. I really appreciate that. Remember, I got a whole bottle of water that was given to me by one of the crew members who actually identified me from the previous video that we did, the one that left Washington dollars through Casablanca to Douala. So once more, I am very, very appreciative of them. The fact that they're using Cameroon, even though we can't finish on water anyways. Okay guys, let's go. Actually on our way to Transatlantic. We just started our initial visit. Alright guys, so we just touched down at exactly 12:35. That is 5 hours and 15 minutes. Yep, that's the travel time. The actual travel time. Wheels up, wheels down between Douala and Casablanca in Morocco. So I will be having a very short day over here, maybe about 2 hours from where I'll continue on my flight to New York. So once more, welcome to Casablanca. Alright guys, so we instead landed in Marrakesh instead of Casablanca, and there's just a little bit of chaos inside here. We spent about 30 minutes and the pilot has also come to give an announcement. I really don't know what exactly is happening, but the communication, I'm not sure happy about it, because it was done in Arabic and French. So I guess that's why I didn't even get it in the first place, and they've just communicated it again right now, just in Arabic and French. So I don't know, but I think Air Maroc, this communications in English too. Alright, so Air Maroc, I don't know what's happening with your communication. We've been sitting in the plane for close to 1 hour, and you've been giving different announcements, and all those announcements are in Arabic and French. Please, just so you know, English is the main language used in the aviation sector. Can you guys communicate in English? You know, come to think about it, we were flying from Douala to Casablanca, but we ended up in Marrakesh, and I didn't even know, because there's been no information right up to this time prior to landing. After landing and staying here for about an hour, nobody has communicated that to us in English, and I just find that upset, because I feel like English is widely used in the aviation sector. So please, next time, my recommendation is that if you're passing out announcements, also pass it out in English, right? Alright guys, just like myself, some people are not too happy. I guess they're going to miss their connection, and the fact that they were not informed where it was not properly communicated. So after staying on the ground for 1 hour, they said, I went up front to ask, and they said there was a weather issue, so they had to reroute the aircraft to Marrakesh, and then they also did some refueling, and the weather conditions are better or good at Marrakesh. So now we are going to be on our way to Marrakesh. We spent over an hour on grounds here, and again, safety is the most important thing, is the most priority. My only concern is when you don't communicate it well, that's not too good. You see that? They keep doing the announcement only in, I believe that's Arabic and French. That part of it I didn't like.
Mesdames, Messieurs, nous vous informons que nous atteindrons l'aéroport de Casablanca Mohamed V, votre prochaine escale, après un vol de 30 minutes. Nous vous souhaitons un agréable voyage. Merci.
All right. You see that? That part of it I don't understand. You see, I had to actually recorded this one, right? But it's been like that all throughout. The communication is in Arabic or French, no English. So right now I believe they are saying that we are going to Marrakesh, and I did not get the exact timing, but I believe they mentioned a time, or they mentioned the timing. So please, Air Maroc, have your crew members give out announcement in English. Alright, so we actually landed here at about 2:40 instead of our landing time that was supposed to be around 11 o'clock, 11 in the morning, and at 2:40 in the evening, or in the afternoon. Yeah, so it was supposed to be Douala, Casablanca. I have a 3 o'clock flight, but it ended up being Douala, Marrakesh, like I explained, because of the drama, and then Marrakesh, now to Casablanca. Alright, heading towards the gate area. I have just about 20 minutes for my flight to take off, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Let's see what can be done. Let's see what's up. Alright, so the good thing about it is that they added 15 minutes to our departure time. We're supposed to depart at 3 p.m. Now we're going to be departing at 3:50. So I want to believe that will give me enough time to catch that flight. See? Right, that's me, New York. Alright. So even though we arrived late, it was just on time for boarding to start. So boarding has started, or boarding is starting right now. It's 10 minutes past 3 o'clock. So I literally just go to the boarding area when it was time for boarding to start. So let's head on to the gate and see what it's going to look like. Once more, I'm right here at Casablanca airport, the airport here in Casablanca, and I'm heading to JFK, New York. It's been a crazy day so far. Started the flight very early in the morning, and the drama, like I mentioned earlier. And now I'm happy that at least I actually I'm getting on board the flight to New York. I just hope that I hope that my luggage is also going to make it there to New York, because if they don't make it there, that's not going to be too good for me. But again, I'm happy that they held the flight for about an extra 15 minutes just so they're able to catch on with the connecting passengers. Thank you.
That's the aircraft that we actually took coming in here. As you can see, it's a little bit busy. Alright, so now heading to the boarding area. As you can see, it's a sunny day, and I'm just so grateful and happy that I actually made it on time. And like I said earlier, it's been a long day all the way from Douala. Instead of coming to Casablanca, obviously to Marrakesh, and then now we're heading to New York. So what happens is, normally when you get on the 6:30 a.m. flight from Douala, it brings you straight to Casablanca. We should arrive around 11 a.m. in the morning. Then you have about the 3 to 4 hours or 3 hours 50 minutes layover, and after that layover 3 hours 30 minutes layover, then you get connected to New York or the next destination. Sometimes this flight leaves Douala at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. It stops in Bangui, or it even you can leave Douala and stop in Yaoundé. So if you leave at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, stops in Bangui, you will be arriving here at about 1 p.m. So your connecting time will be very, very small. Sometimes connecting time is like 1 hour 30 minutes, or sometimes 2 hours. It just depends on which route, what route you're taking. But for today, I actually had a very good connecting time. 3 hours 50 minutes, or 3 hours 50 minutes. That's why it was very easy for me to be able to make it on the flight, even though there was a lot of delays from the other angle. But once you're here, just make sure you have your passport in hand, you have your bags and everything, and then you just head on to the check-in area. Alright guys, so I'm right here in Casablanca. Just got off the bus. Like I said, you see the bus over there is going to bring or carry economy passenger. The one over here carries business passengers. And we are going to be flying the Dreamliner today, the Boeing 787-800. The Dreamliner. That's the aircraft that we're going to be flying today as well. People are actually already boarding, and just can't wait to get on board. You know, I remember the last time when I did this flight coming from Washington DC to Douala, and now I'm doing it the other way, coming from Douala all the way to New York City. Like you can see, this area looks like that's where you have like their wide body aircraft. Right behind there, another Boeing 787, another Dreamliner, and this is actually the one that we are going to be boarding on today. So guys, let's go and check out Royal Air Maroc Dreamliner from Casablanca all the way to New York City. Casablanca, heading on board this aircraft. Come on guys, let's go. I've done it on several occasions. I'm so excited to come back, fly with you guys and share with you guys my experience from Casablanca all the way to New York on Royal Air Maroc 2787. The engine is huge! Rolls-Royce engine. Alright guys, tell me in the comment section, have you flown this route before, or have you flown Royal Air Maroc at all? Please, I want to hear in the comment section, tell me what your experience is like. And also let me know if you've ever flown the Dreamliner on this route. I know the Dreamliners, they fly to New York, they fly to Dubai, they also fly to Washington DC. So if you've flown their Dreamliner before, please do share your experience with me and in the comments section. I've been on it on several occasions, but I've just not been on the flight between New York City to Casablanca to New York. I've always been flying Washington dollars to New York. Washington dollars to Casablanca. Today it's a whole new on board Royal Air Maroc. See that? Come on guys, let's go! Thank you, sir.
Hello, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Okay. Alright, so let's experience. Remember the last time I took it.
this flight was not full, and it looks like today again it's going to be a full flight. So so much room for me to get some good sleeping area. So boarding is still taking place, and as you can see, we have a lot of people boarding, but the aircraft is very empty. So as usual, I don't know. Each time I fly this route, there's just so much space. Okay, there's enough room space or leg space per se. Bienvenue, welcome on board Air Maroc. So finally I'm on board. You know, one thing I noticed about this route is that each time I take it, last time I took Washington to Casablanca, and now I'm taking Casablanca to New York. Last time I've also been in Casablanca to Washington. Each time I take this route, the plane is always empty. So I don't know if it's not a good business for Air Maroc. I mean, like, this is supposed to be prime time. This is December 19th. So I was expecting that we're going to have a full flight. And yeah, I was expecting that we're going to have a full flight. But as you can see, probably I'll be having my 3 seats, you know, for myself. There are a lot of seats out back there that is vacant or empty. So looks like it's gonna be an empty flight. I just spoke with the hostess area earlier. She said it's really an empty flight. But let's see how it goes. And again, I prefer this aircraft in their fleet because it has the entertainment system. And then it's the entertainment system, and then the leg room is also good. I hope that we're going to have communication in both English and French, and then possibly Arabic. Yeah. So announcements are going. Looks like boarding is completed. Let's see. Let's listen to the announcement. Nice in Arabic. All right. So they're also giving the announcement in English. So I don't just know if it's a location issue, or I don't just know if they left it in French and English because it was coming from Cameroon. But Air Maroc, on a size of this, Cameroon is bilingual. If you guys don't give announcement in English because you're flying to supposedly a French-speaking country and you got it all wrong, Cameroon is bilingual, okay? So please, next time, do due diligence and make it in both languages. The US route, so far they've been announcement in Arabic and then in English. So I haven't heard it in French yet. So let's just see how it goes all the way to there. Alright, I'm on board the Air Maroc Boeing 737-9. As you can see, boarding is completed. These are from one of the 2 passengers that are just rounded up right now. And once boarding is completed and everything is done, we'll be taking off from New York City. Okay, you can get a announcement right now. Alright, so we are just about to push back and heading, push back and begin our taxi into Alright, so we're now at our cruising altitude, then so just cruising to New York. Again, I don't know why this flight is always empty. See that? I need to turn shortly and then I've got the message for myself. Remember when I did that video? All the time I've flown throughout Morocco, the US, it's empty, but well, can't complain. So let's see how it goes. Thank you, sir. So just have this over across and see what's inside. Flight. We will serve lunch, chicken or fish. I choose chicken. Alright, so we are beginning our initial descent to GFK International Airport. We should hit the ground in less than 30 minutes. It's been a smooth flight so far, and if you can look outside, it's winter, so even though it's still not 6 o'clock, it's already dark. It's been a great flight so far, and I really did enjoy the communication between Casablanca and New York. Pilots were more explicit and communicated really well, and obviously it was communication in English. But again, I don't know why the Douala to Casablanca route Alright, so we just arrived in New York. Now it's time for me to head out. It's been a long day, right? All the way from Douala to Casablanca. One of the positive remarks, I feel where the aircraft leaving Casablanca to New York was much modern aircraft, so and they had better service than the one from Douala, and I really did like the food. Yes, the food was really good, commendable, plausible, and even the breakfast that we got from Douala was also very good. So really appreciate it. Alright, so when you get to New York or when you get to destination, always make sure that you go and you look at the board, right? So right now, if I look at the board, it's going to tell me what airline, what baggage claim. See, mine is baggage claim 5 because I'm coming from Casablanca. So you might want to check out on that. See that? Stay on there. That. I'm actually, like I explained earlier, my bags are going to be coming out from baggage claim 5, which is over there. So I just have to go there now with my bag. And the good thing about most international airport here in the US is that you can always have the cards to pull the bags. So yeah, you can get the cards here. It's $6. Yes, five. Yes. So the card is $6. And you're right over here. So you see, just have to pay one of those cards. One of them costs $6. I let that, mine is right over there. And then I'm going now to get my bags from the baggage claim. Alright, this is the end of my journey.